today. So welcome to 15 Minutes of Flow. And what this is about getting back to a creative activity that we've been putting off or not prioritizing, something that there hasn't been any time for, but would make you feel good if you could get back to doing it again. And I started doing this because I wanted to get back to playing guitar again. I spoke to a few people and just two or three people who also said they wanted to do some creative activities and get back to doing them again. So that's what it's about, really. But the reason why I called it 15 Minutes of Flow was because I've been reading this book about creativity and the feeling that it can give us when we are in that state of flow, where you're so absorbed in the activity, you're not bored, you're not overstimulated, you're in that middle place where you're just challenged enough, feeling good. The thing that you're doing is something that you want to do, that you feel passionate about, and it brings your brain into this state of flow, which over time, the more that you do that, you can end up really getting quite far with that activity and doing things that, and in the beginning, you probably never thought that you could do or could take it that far. And the feeling of flow is quite helpful for our well-being as well. So that was the reason for calling it flow. And so hopefully you've got an activity that you want to do today. And what we're going to do in a minute, I'm going to put this countdown timer on, which hopefully will work for us. And this first one's going to be for 7 minutes. And this is where we're just going to allocate some time to doing the setting up, because oftentimes we want to get into the activity, but usually there's a bit of setup required. And if you don't expect that or set a time for it, what it can do is it can kind of throw you off if anything that you're doing for the setup feels frustrating. Or is taking longer than it should, or you haven't got your bits, you've got to go and get your bits and things like that. But what we're going to do is we're going to mindfully say, do you know what? That setup time is something we're going to allocate some time for. So we're going to go and grab all the things that we need. We're going to do the setting up, do a bit of practice. And then after that, we're going to pause and then move into the actual doing of the thing, which, because we will have set it all up, we should be able to just go straight into it and do it. So I'm going to set my countdown time on my first one, which I've got here, which is for 7 minutes. So let's see if it works. Right, there's a timer on there at the moment, which is counting up to 7 minutes. All right, so hopefully you can see that on the top left of your screen, counting up from 0 to 7 minutes. When it gets to 7, it should stop, or I'll stop it. So let's go get everything that we need, start doing some initial practicing or setting up of the thing. And I'm just going to go and get my guitar so I can do my setup. What I might do, because you might not want to be hearing me, right, so I'm just going to put myself on mute because you don't want to be hearing all the noise in the background, and I'll come back in a minute. Right, I've got the guitar. Tell me if it's off-putting hearing all these noises, actually, because I want to be. I want to be here. I don't want to be all silent. But if it's off-putting hearing all these noises, I can put it on mute. So yeah, just let me know. Right. What do I need? Oh, I need the strings. Okay. Hopefully you're getting all your bits and pieces together, whatever you're doing, sketching, painting, knitting, jigsaws, is it cello, piano? I'd love to hear what you're doing actually. Tell me. I'm planning to restring my guitar because I've been putting it off for ages. It's just one of those things that I feel is a bit challenging. I know it's not hugely, but I've just been putting it off. I've been procrastinating. So that's what I'm going to do today. And I will feel really happy with myself if I have got some way through that activity. I was looking for my plectrums last week. I found 6 of them, but I haven't found the one that I actually want, which is my yellow one. Right, so, okay, planning to do that. So what I need to do is, let's take that off. I think I'll leave it on. Like that. Like that. In the strings. How are we doing for time? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And as we go along, you know, it may be that today is not the day when you get to that feeling of flow. But what we're doing is we're building up to it by doing the things that are the reason why we might have been putting this activity off, because it's frustrating, because it's irritating, because it's a sort of challenge of sorts, which is what restringing the guitar feels like to me. It's one of those things I don't like doing. But I'm going to be really happy if I have actually done it. So, yeah, it's about just moving the needle forward a little bit each week and doing more than you would have done if you'd just been putting it off. So it's all about doing those small little things, isn't it? 15 minutes every week is going to help you get further than where you would be if you've just been, like me, putting this off for years. Right, we've got 2 minutes left of the setup, so I need to make sure I'm ready to go. What I need to do is take these out of there. Okay. 2, 3. Sure that is on there. Okay. Okay. Let's put that in, see if that shows up. Okay. Right, that's gonna go on there. Okay, we've just got a few seconds left of the setup, and then we're going to pause before going right into the activity. So, right. Okay, hope you can still hear me okay and see me okay. Right, that's the setup done. Wonder what you were setting up there. So hopefully you are all ready to go with whatever activity you are doing today. I'd love to hear from you what you're doing. As you can see, you might be able to see all right. I'm going to be restringing my guitar. I'll probably, I don't know, should I put myself on mute? Should I put myself on mute? I don't know. If it's annoying you, let me know and I can put myself on mute. Otherwise, I want to be able to chat to you while I'm doing this. So, and I'll try not to waffle on too much and disrupt your flow. But yeah, I'm going to be restringing this and cleaning it. So what we're going to do now is get straight into the activity and get on with it and just go and just do it for 15 minutes. So I'm going to set the timer going and let's just go and let's just do it. And I am going to just go and do it. Just do it. Stop procrastinating over these strings. Just going to do it. Right. Okay. So this gets a bit noisy. I might put myself on mute. But I don't want to be cut off from you, so I'm going to leave it on for now. If you've got background music on to help you get into flow, it'd be good to know what music you like to listen to that helps you get into flow actually. Probably not going to get this all done in 15 minutes, but I'm already further than I have got in a while, so it's fine. It's a bit loose. Oh, missed one. Okay. In the other software, it was good because I had I was able to play some music while I was playing the countdown timer. But the thing about that was that I wasn't on the screen, so I couldn't, like, you couldn't see me and I couldn't see you and you couldn't hear me. So I just felt that was a bit disconnected. But what was good is that the countdown timer came with some really nice music. So I don't know what's best really. Do you want a nice countdown timer with some music? Did you like that little video that I played last week with the music and the countdown timer? I thought that was quite nice. I don't know. Just felt a bit disconnected, so I thought I'd try this. But we'll see. We'll see what it's like. See how you get on. Let me know if it's a bit off-putting because you're trying to do your thing and there's me just making all these noises and chatting away. Is that good? Or does it put you off? Let me know in the chat. We're over time. Right, 4 minutes gone. This is really annoying because it's like attached to the thing and I can't take it off. Take it off there. God. Okay, try again. Without breaking my bridge pins. Why is that one so bashed in? What happened there? Crikey. Oh, got it out. Okay. That's all right. 5 minutes. Well, this is further than I've got in, God, what was it? Is it 7 years? I should have done this 7 years ago. Put the guitar in its case, 2018, September. And, yeah, then lots of things got in the way, and a couple of things, yeah, a couple of things happened, and I just didn't play for ages. So I just kind of left the guitar, got out of the habit of playing, and then I don't know if you know what it's like. You just put off these activities, don't you, that are just a bit tedious, or are they tedious? I don't know if it is. No, it's not tedious. It's just that my brain's just like, what do I do first? And how do I do that? And I don't know, it's silly, isn't it? The way we procrastinate over things. Look at that. It's only 6 minutes. And what was I putting it off for? It wasn't that hard. Right, okay. We're not finished yet, obviously. I've still got loads to do. But I just feel like, what was I putting that off for so long? Crazy. Right. I'd love to hear what you're doing, and if you're doing something that you haven't been doing in a long time, and how you're getting on with it at the moment. Okay. There we go. Off. It is off. Put it there. No, I won't put it there. Not all over. I'll put it there. Okay. I am actually going to take them all off. Because I want to give it a clean. Try not to scratch the guitar or the wall. Right, how are we getting on? 8 minutes. I also changed the time of this second countdown. Last week it was just 7 minutes, but it didn't feel like that was long enough. What do you think about that? Last week we just had 7 minutes to get into doing the actual thing, which didn't really feel like long enough. I feel like we need to just get to that point where you can start to become absorbed in the thing that you're doing, because that's where you are going to feel flow. So that's why I changed it to 15 minutes, which kind of goes with the title, 15 minutes of flow, doesn't it? But then we've got the 7-minute setup time, but I felt that is that's important, that setup time. To get through those niggles of trying to get things set up initially. Wow, that string is really frayed. That's weird. Okay, what's going on there? Right. God. Okay. If you're a guitarist, I'm curious, how often do you change your strings? I suppose it depends how often you play your guitar, doesn't it? How do you feel about changing your strings? Really weird string that's stuck. How are you getting on? You doing some drawing, doing some knitting, jigsaws? Keyboards? What are you doing? Is anybody changing their guitar strings like me? Or ukulele strings, actually. Right, how are we doing for time? Okay. Rid what we're going to do at the end, after this 15 minutes of flow, if you were in flow doing your thing, is do some, we can have a chat, and I'd love to know how you're getting on, but we can also do some journaling. for those of you that find journaling helpful, we can do journaling in a few minutes. So, how are we doing there? Right. Okay. Not long to go. This is not bad, actually. I think the first time I changed strings on my guitar, it took me all evening. So actually 15 minutes is not too bad at all. Right, I'm going to stop the timer now. Let's put this in there and finish that in a minute. Okay, right, let's just get rid of that timer. Okay, all right. Get rid of that. All right, how did you get on today with anything that you were doing? Hopefully you found that you were able to just get into doing something that you haven't been doing for a while. I'd love to know what that is that you have been doing. And really this 15 minutes is just accountability as well, isn't it? It's setting that time and space and knowing that in these 15 minutes you can just do that thing if you haven't had space or time to do it this week at all, which I haven't had time to do that. But I'm really chuffed that I actually have managed to get the strings off the guitar. I just need to clean it and put the strings back on. But my goodness, that's that's a progression from where I have been with it. So that's also what this is about. Just doing small things every week on that activity that you want to get back to doing. And the more that we can do that, the more that we can, over time, find that these 15 minutes, you can get into it more quickly and get into doing the thing more quickly. And hopefully over time, as you get into doing it, find that you are in that flow space when you're doing it. So if you want to, you can leave it there for now. If you've got other things to go and be getting on with, that's totally fine. But if you are somebody who finds journaling helpful, and I know that I also find journaling to be something that brings me into a state of flow, about halfway through when I start to just find that I'm just writing from that place where I'm in flow. If you find journaling helpful, we're going to do some journaling now, and I'm going to set the timer for 7 minutes so we can have a 7-minute journaling session now. So I'm just going to get my notebook, set the countdown timer going, and we can do 7 minutes of journaling. And you can do it whatever way works for you. But what I tend to do, make this a free write. So what you're doing is you're aiming to just start writing with the first thing that is on your mind and just keep going, even if you are writing, I don't know what to write, I don't know what to write, what is this? Oh my goodness, I feel so frustrated, I don't know what to write. You just write that and you just keep going until something comes. And then when something comes, you just go with that and then you're off. So that first few sentences can often be a little bit tricky, a little bit sticky, a little bit, oh, I don't know what to write, but you just write that until something comes, whatever thought that is, go with that. And that's what a free write is. So we're going to do that for 7 minutes. Let me just turn the count up timer on. So this will be for 7 minutes. And let's go. Let's do our free write or offload. if you are journaling and you find that you come to a place like I just have, where you just feel like you come to a natural stop, you can stop there. But I find that if you can just push yourself to keep going by trying to follow the thread of anything, um, anything at all until something comes that feels meaningful, you can often write down through to a deeper level and get to that flow space. So, yeah, I often find that it's on the other side of that first time I want to naturally stop writing. And I'm there at the moment, so I'm going to try and get back into it. I'm used to journaling with music, and I'm finding it really strange doing this without music. I think might change it for next week. If you are journaling right now and you are used to journaling with music, I'd love to know. And if you're used to journaling on this channel when we've had the music going on, I'd love to know how it feels for you today. Is it feeling different? Do you prefer the music when we had the music and the countdown? Let me know how it's going for you. I'm finding it really quite odd doing this without the music that I'm used to. Anyway, let's see if we have got pictures. Okay. I can't see them. Okay. Okay, let's just hide that. Right, okay, and I might just tweak the software or go back to the other one next week. I don't know. I can't see your messages, so I'm really sorry if you sent me a message today because I can't see it right now on this screen that I'm on. So brilliant. We've had quite a few technical issues today to sort out. But apart from that, did you manage to get going with an activity that you wanted to get started with? Like I've just started with my guitar re-stringing, and I did get some journaling done. Felt a bit strange not doing it with music, so I'd love to know how you got on today, and if you did the journaling. How did you find doing that? If you're somebody that normally journals with me on the Sunday channel with the music, um, and you would prefer that, let me know because I might switch back to that for next week. All right, so there we go. That was our 15 minutes of flow, just getting back to a creative activity, and that's it for today. Hope you feel that you got somewhere with the activity that you were going to be doing today. Let me know how you get on, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now. Bye.